And we're on, I think. Hopefully the battery's charged. It reminds me of an artificial heart for some reason. So I have to take it apart. This is my water-cooled dual bridge rectifier. I've got 2 bridge rectifiers made out of these gigantic diodes. And I center tap the transformer and send half the wave through one full wave bridge rectifier, and the other half of the signal through the other one, so that it would cut the load in half of rectifying all that for the production of hydrogen. But I was getting tired, and I said, put these little wires on here the other day just because I want to make sure it was working. Give it a little quick test, and now I have to beef up the wires, and I don't know, I'm contemplating just taking it out and going with an air-cooled system, but it worked really well. I was able to run the hydrogen cells, and they were just blowing out the, the torch tip on here had quite a stream coming out of it at a good rate. I don't know, I couldn't guesstimate how much liters per minute or anything, but I'd guess maybe 3-4 liters a minute. I don't know. It was a pretty good rate though. And while it was going, I took the laser temperature and I was checking this, and I had it sitting in there, and with the pump running. There's a pump on here, but this pump is trying to pump too fast. It's cavitating and barely circulating. And even at that though, it would produce hydrogen until my cells were starting to get too warm and they were going to start bubbling steam out, and the diodes never went above 75 degrees. So it does work even with poor circulation. I can find a different pump that I can get in here. I think I'm going to upgrade the pump and then clean up it a little bit more. It's still going to look weird, but the way the diodes were, they had to be arranged a certain way. And all that white tape on there is just, for incidental contact or covering areas. I mean, nothing's really going to touch it and rub against it, but it's just because, I don't like all the exposed connections. They weren't touching each other. Some of them are close. Yeah, and I soldered those on, like on this part here. This is the positive output, so these 2 diodes can be connected together because they're from the sides of the bridge, one end of the bridge rectifier. But over here is where the AC comes in, one of these, and you can see they're separated by pieces of plastic tubing so that they don't short out to each other, because they're live and they're touching the metal on the outside of the diodes. I don't know what these diodes come from. Something gigantic, an industrial plant or a ship, or I don't know. I got them on eBay though for $30, which is a smoking deal, because I've got more of them, and I got bigger ones than these. These ones I think are rated at like 150 amps, 200 amps, somewhere in there. I have some other enough to make another full wave bridge rectifier that are 200 amps each. They're like that big around, huge monsters. So I can convert some AC to DC, but yeah, maybe I'll do a stop motion while I work on this. That'd be cool. What do I got here? Let's see. This is one of the ones I did last night. These were on this, at first I had these air-cooled, and that's why there's a little plate on there. That's why I was thinking I might just put big plates on these and I'll go to all air-cooled. I don't know, it'd be a little less complicated. But anyway, these are, touching together because they're a positive output, and they come up here and link to this positive output because those 2 are touching, and they both combine here. So this is one bridge rectifier, that's the other bridge rectifier. And the negative is, where's the negative? There's the negative out, which is getting its tie-in to the other negative through these wires somewhere. Let's see, right here? Yeah. Here, okay. Something like that, anyway. It works. I'm trying to... It's an artificial heart for a giant robot, right? Okay. Anyway, that's what I built. Need to make a lot of Brown's gas. That sounds funny. Alright, that's all I got. That's my dual full wave bridge rectified water cooled bridge rectifier. Something like that. Take care.